And a very pleasant good afternoon. Welcome back to another afternoon of Great American Conference basketball here on KHPM 93.7 FM. I'm Jimmy Sledge as we get set. Southwest Oklahoma, the Bulldogs are in town, and we'll have them. And the men's game somewhere around 3 o'clock. Women start here at 1 o'clock, so we invite you to come out on this cold, wet, and nasty, and I guess just a winter day outside. Come over here to 𝗗𝗦𝗧𝗟𝗏 Fieldhouse, where the basketball games are on the campus of UAM. We invite you to come on out and join us, watch some good basketball here this afternoon as we get set for women's action. Southwest Oklahoma comes in at 6-5 overall. They are 3-2 in conference play. They're coming off a loss on Thursday night to Southern Arkansas, while the Blossoms are 4-7 overall and 0-5, looking for their first conference win, coming off of a loss to Northwest Oklahoma on Thursday night. As both teams out on the floor getting ready and prepared for today's ball game. Reminds you that men's action somewhere around 3 o'clock this afternoon. And we should have a good one this afternoon on the second game of the doubleheader. I'll take a break. We'll come back and look at starting lineups and more when we return on our pregame show in just a moment. Again, we welcome you back here to 𝗗𝗦𝗧𝗟𝗏 Fieldhouse as we get set for Great American Conference basketball. We're at home today. Next week we travel to Ada, Oklahoma, take on East Central on Thursday night. And then next Saturday, 1 week from today, at Southeastern Oklahoma there in Durant. And every Thursday and Saturday throughout January and February, we've got Great American Conference basketball right here on KHPM 93.7 FM. So we hope you'll make plans to stick around and join us for that every Thursday and Saturday. No Monday games this year, it doesn't look like, looking down the schedule. So that's good. We kind of presented a problem with teams playing 3 games a week. Legs get a little weary and never know. All right, both teams are headed toward their respective benches as we get set for the national anthem and introduction of the players. This game, I'm not going to say it's a must-win, but the Blossoms need to get a victory in conference play as they come in at 0-5, and they've been close in every game, competitive, on Thursday night. They were in it for 3 quarters, and then the final standings, the final period, saw it slip away on them as Northwest ended up winning 78-55 in that ball game. But to see the heart and the play and how hard these young women have played to try and stay in the games. All right, we're going to have the national anthem and the introduction of the players. We're going to take a break. We'll come back right after this timeout.
Please remove your hats and stand for the playing of our national anthem. And now, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visitors from Southwestern. At guard, 5'9" junior from Wylie, Texas, number 3, Laney Goose. At guard, 5'3" junior from Anadarko, Oklahoma, number 5, Avery Zinn. At guard, 5'11" freshman from Anadarko, Oklahoma, number 20, Chloe Cantrell. At guard, 5'8" junior from Anadarko, Oklahoma, number 22, Libby Zinn. And at forward, 6'6".
Back here at Stillman Fieldhouse, Southwest Oklahoma, the Bulldogs being introduced out onto the floor. They'll start at guard, a junior out of Wylie, Texas, Laney Gooch. At guard, a junior out of Anadarko, Oklahoma, Avery Zinn. At forward, a guard, a freshman make it, a guard out of Anadarko, Oklahoma. And that is Chloe Cantrell, a junior guard, Libby Zinn, and a junior forward out of Allen, Texas, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗄𝗏 Johnson. For the Blossoms, we'll see Haley Cruz gets a start along with Bailey Hargis. A little change in the lineup. Kenzie Blakemore gets a start this afternoon. She's a junior out of St. Louis, Missouri. She had some good minutes on Thursday night. And then we'll have Lindsay Long and Alicia Thorne getting the start for the Blossoms here this evening. As we mentioned, Southwest 3-2 in conference play. The Blossoms looking for their first win in conference action here this afternoon. We'll see what Coach David Midlick and assistant coach 𝗗𝗏𝗏 Jones have dialed up here for this afternoon's game. They match up pretty well, height-wise, it looks like. We're going to see if the Blossoms can hold their own in the scoring column. All right, Alicia Thorne goes center jump circle for the Blossoms. 𝗗𝗏𝗏 Johnson for the Bulldogs. Opening tips controlled by the Blossoms. Long will have it. Lindsay out front with the dribble. Finds Bailey Harris on the baseline. Puts the shot up. A lot of contact. A whistle and a foul called against Southwest Oklahoma. A blocking foul going to be called against Avery Zen. Her first personal, first team foul. Right off the bat, Bailey Harris is going to go to the free throw line. First free throw from Bailey, the senior for the Blossoms. On the way, good. Make it she's a junior. Second free throw is on the way, and off the back of the rim, no good. Bulldogs have the rebound. 1-0 our score. Blossoms lead it here in the early going. First offensive possession for Southwest Oklahoma. As they'll work it, go to the elbow to Johnson. Johnson drives baseline, a whistle and a foul going to be called against the Blossoms, as the foul is going to go on Kelsey Blakemore for reaching in. It's going to be her first, and that's going to send Jemiah Johnson to the free throw line now for Southwest, shooting 2 shots. Her first one is on the way, no good. Comes off the front of the rim. She'll have one more opportunity. Second free throw. This one's up. It's short as well. Rebound, Cruz pulls it down for the Blossoms. Haley will bring it up the floor. In to the front court. Cruz at the top of the circle now. Pulls up. Blossoms set up their half court. Go to Blakemore. She'll drive all the way down right side of the lane. Kick it back out front to Cruz. Bounce pass inside to Alicia. Alicia's left-handed shot is up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Tries to go back up. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch, though, by the Blossoms, Alicia Thorne. 1-0, 9-10 left to play first period. Blossoms with a 1-point lead. UAM's going to open up in a man-to-man defense. As out in the front court, Avery Zen with the dribble. Kicks it outside. Leaves it over in the corner now to Cantrell. Back out to Zen. Zen with the dribble. Fires a long 3. No good. Bailey Harris gets the rebound for the Blossoms. Bailey up the floor. Goes all the way to the free throw line. A lot of contact. Nothing called. Ball stolen away. Bulldogs forced a turnover. Still 1-0. 8:35 left to play here in the first period. Down the floor. That's going to be Laney Gooch. Gooch back out to Avery Zen. Zen with the dribble. Crossover dribble. Goes down. Puts a shot up. No good. Blossoms get the rebound. Blakemore pulled it down. Ahead to Cruz. Haley all the way into the paint. Ball's loose on the floor and going to go out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. So UAM will get it back on the baseline. As they'll inbound with 22 on the shot clock. 8:14 to play here in the first quarter. 1-0 our score. Blossoms get it in to Haley Cruz over there in the right corner. She'll bring it back out top of the key. Bailey with the dribble. Haley drives to the free throw line, gets cut off there, kicks it in the corner to Blakemore. Blakemore tries to go baseline. Nice defense, pulls up, throws up a 12-foot jumper short, misses everything, and going to be out of bounds off of Bailey Harris. 1-0. Neither team can find the bottom of the basket. 7:54 left to play here in the first quarter. Blossoms with the 1-point lead. Avery Zen, guarded out there by Bailey Harris, brings it down the floor, gets it to Libby Zen. She'll fire a long 3, and it's good. First field goal of the ball game for either team. And the three-pointer makes it a 3-1 ball game in favor of Southwest. Blakemore with it for the Blossoms to the elbow. Now takes the dribble, comes left side on the elbow. Gives it up to Bailey Harris. Harris drives, goes into the paint, back outside it goes, but have an offensive foul called on Bailey Harris. All right, Bailey picks up the personal, her first, second team foul. Azaria Hilbert and Taylor East set to check in. Haley Cruz will sit down along with Alicia Thorne. So Taylor, the senior out of Houston, Texas, checks into the ball game along with Azaria Holbert, the senior out of St. Louis, Missouri. Bulldogs with it, front court. Come back outside to get it to Johnson. Zen with a 3-point shot up, no good. Rebound fought for. Taylor East comes out of there with the rebound for the Blossoms. 3-1, Southwest still leads. Holbert She'll drive, go to the right side of the lane, hand it off to Blakemore. Blakemore with a shot. She's fouled as she goes up for the shot. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. As the foul goes against Libby Zinn, it looks like. Nope, number 20 make it. That's 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗘𝗥, her first. Second team foul here in the quarter. Blakemore at the free throw line for the Blossoms makes the first one. One more free throw can tie the ball game. Bounces around, comes off no good. 3-2. Southwest with the 1-point lead in the basketball. They'll have it front court. Cantrell looking for some help. Now finds Avery Zinn out in the front court at the top of the circle. She'll take the dribble. Working, has it knocked out of her hand. Stolen by Lindsey Long. Lindsey drives down, slows it up, and a blocking foul going to be called against Southwest. As that foul goes against Lainey Gooch. Her first, third team foul. 6:24 to play here in the first quarter. It is 3-2. Southwest has a 1-point lead over the Blossoms at the moment. And now after the change of possession, the shot clock should have run. It's at 30. I believe they're going to leave it there. Following the foul, all right. Blossoms inbound right in front of Southwest bench. Get it in to Avery. Azaria Hulbert. Hulbert backs up. Now the shot clock didn't start at all. So they're going to take a little time off the shot clock. And the Blossoms will inbound it again. They put 20 up on the shot clock. Here we go. Lindsey Long triggers it in to Hulbert. Azaria. Now the shot clock didn't start again. So they stop play. They try to get it working over there at the scorer's table. And we think they got it working right. Nope, they're still working on it. 3-2 our score. Southwest has a 1-point lead. And we got men's action coming your way around 3 o'clock this afternoon. So come on out and join us here at Stillman Fieldhouse if you want to watch some basketball. Great American Conference. There's 6 teams in Arkansas, 6 teams out of Oklahoma make up the Great American Conference. And right now, Southwest Oklahoma here in town. All right, they set it at 18. Hopefully it's going to work. Well, they're going to keep it on the floor. Blossoms inbound it. Shot clock is working. Get it into Bailey Harris. Bailey takes the dribble, goes top of the key, 10 to shoot. Now drives right side at the elbow. Back out front to Blakemore. Blakemore. Left side, Hulbert. Hulbert, 1 second. Not going to get the shot off, and a shot clock violation on the Blossoms. 3-2. Southwest still with the lead here. We're 5:58 left to play in the first quarter. Neither team been able to find the bottom of the basket very much. Only one time for Southwest. UAM twice at the free throw line. Avery Zinn. She gave it up momentarily to Jemiah Johnson. Now back to Zinn. Zinn go left corner to go to Libby Zinn. She'll drive, goes into the paint, throws up a shot, no good. Rebound. Azaria Hulbert for the Blossoms. Outlet pass down the floor as the Blossoms in transition. Ahead to Bailey Harris. She'll put it up and in good. Bailey Harris with the layup. Blossoms lead it 4-3. 5:17 left to play in the opening quarter. Blossoms staying a man-to-man. Avery Zinn running the point. Gets it off to Jemiah Johnson on the elbow. And now a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. Going to be called against UAM. Foul goes on Azaria Hulbert, her first. Third team foul. We've still got 5:07 halfway through the first period. It's 4-3. Blossoms lead by 1. Nicole Weaver just checked in for the Blossoms. She's a freshman out of Royce City, Texas. Taylor East will go out. Also into the ball game for the Blossoms is Jayla Sturgis, the freshman out of Sherwood, Arkansas. Southwest with the basketball. They drive left side, throw up a shot, no good. Rebound comes away to the Blossoms. Alicia Thorne, who just checked back in, got the rebound. Gives it up now to Weaver. Weaver outside to Sturgis. Sturgis in the left corner to Bailey Harris for three. It's off the mark, no good. Long rebound pulled out there by Southwest. They'll try the outlet pass down the floor and throw it away. Tried to fast break it to 𝗗𝗏𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗏. And we've got a timeout on the floor with 4:42 left to play in the first period. Blossoms lead it 4-3. We'll be back with more UAM basketball right after this timeout.
Anniversary Division II Athletics, joining thousands of student athletes, coaches, faculty, and administrators who have shaped this vision of our country.
It's 4-3. The Blossoms 1 point lead at our first media timeout. Just under 5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Right now, Southwest 1 of 6 shooting. That's 16%. The Blossoms are 1 of 4, 25%. Blossoms hit 2 free throws. And they lead it 4-3. It'll be UAM basketball out of the timeout. Jayla Sturgis is out there. Nicole Weaver. Bailey Harris is on the floor. Alicia Thorne and a Lindsay Long. Shot put up by Harris, no good. Rebound comes away to the Bulldogs. They'll bring it up the floor. Haley Grant pulled down the rebound for the Bulldogs. They'll leave it out front to Avery Zinn. Zinn trying to go into Gant. Gant has it stolen away. Down the floor. Outlet pass inside, goes inside to Harris. Harris is fouled on her way to the basket. She's going to shoot some free throws. The foul goes on Haley Gant. Haley Grant, her first. 4th team foul now against Southwest here in the first quarter. Nicole Weaver checks out. Blakemore will come back in for the Blossoms. Bailey Harris at the free throw line, misses the first one. She's 1 out of 3 from the line. Second free throw. It's on the way. This was nothing but net. And the Blossoms have their biggest lead at 2, 5-3. 4 minutes left to go, first quarter. Southwest with the basketball. They'll bring it here in the front court as they work it off to Mason Jones. Jones now gets it to Grant. Grant tries to drive. They go in the corner. Get in the corner to Kiera Berkeley. Left side to Zinn. Avery Zinn with the dribble. 8 to shoot. She'll penetrate the lane. Has her shot blocked. Taken away by Bailey Harris. Clean block. Bailey Harris came up with a loose basketball as well. Inside to Alicia Thorne. She misses the shot, and the Bulldogs have the rebound. We'll come back the other way. So that's going to be 𝗗𝗏𝗧𝗟𝗍𝒻 bringing it up the floor. Lane goes all the way in the left corner. Back out front to Zinn. Avery Zinn gives it up to Berkeley. Reese Berkeley, little 14-foot jumper from the right side of the lane. Good. Reese Berkeley, her first 2 points, and we're tied at 5 apiece. 3:07 left to play in the opening quarter. Harris fakes the 3. Bailey drives in the paint. Floater there, no good. Thorne with a rebound. The putback, no good, but a whistle and a foul called inside against Southwest. As foul goes on Kiera Berkeley, I believe. That's who he said. No. Alicia Thorne going to be at the free throw line. Free throw's on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. Alicia looking for her first point of the ball game. Nicole Weaver set to check back in. I believe she's coming in for the shooter. Free throw's on the way. It's no good. Rebound, Southwest has it. Still 5-5. We go under 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. We're all tied. Southwest looking for the right person now as they put Laney Zinn in. Zinn gets it to Gooch at the elbow. Back out front it comes to Berkeley. They swing it left side to Zinn. Off to Gooch. She'll drive the baseline, put it up and in. Good. Laney Gooch, her first 2 points. And that will give Southwest back the lead. 7-5 here with 2:25 to go. Ball is knocked out of bounds on the UAM end. Blossoms will maintain possession. Bailey Harris is going to come out. That's who's coming out of the ball game as Nicole Weaver checks in. So you got a Lindsay Long, Nicole Weaver, Haley Cruz out there, and Blakemore along with Thorne. McDougal double dribbles. All right. 2:17 left to go in the first period. 7-5 our score. Southwest with the 2-point lead. They'll have the basketball here in the front court. Get it up. Grant fires up an air ball from just beyond the free throw line. It'll go out of bounds and the Blossoms will get it back. Southwest going to apply a little pressure here in the back court as Haley Cruz will handle bringing it up the floor. Cruz across the timeline into the front court. Takes it over on the left wing. Kicks it in the corner to Long. Lindsay. Dribbles back out top of the circle. Off to Blakemore. She'll travel with the basketball. Another turnover against UAM. That should be 6 turnovers against UAM. 3 against Southwest. 1:49 to play here in the first quarter. 7-5. Southwest with the 2-point lead, and they'll have the basketball in the front court as they work it off to Laney Zinn. Zinn to Grant. Fade away. Turns around, and they're going to have a whistle and a foul called on Alicia Thorne. That is her first. 4th team foul against the Blossoms. So they're still taking it out. They say she was in the act of shooting. Nope, they say it's on the floor. Say it was on the floor. So they'll inbound on the baseline, put a fresh 20 on the shot clock for them. They get it in the lane. Shot put up and in good by Chloe Cantrell. 9-5, a 4-point lead for Southwest as the Blossoms break the press, get it in here in the front court. Coach Midlick's up directed traffic. He's almost at midcourt. All right, Cruz starts the move, goes to the right side, top of the key now. Bailey Harris all alone for 3, and it's good. Bailey Harris going to give her 7 points in the game. 7 of UAM's 8. 9-8. We go under a minute left to go in the first period. Here's Grant for Southwest. Right side, shot put up, no good. Blossoms have the rebound. Haley Cruz collects it. Haley up the floor with the dribble all the way down. Now brings it back out. Needs some help as she picked up her dribble. Finally, Lindsay Long comes to bail her out. Lindsay takes the dribble, goes into the paint just inside the free throw line, into the corner to Cruz. Back out front to Long for 3. This one's off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound comes down to Mason Jones. She'll bring it up the floor. Jones goes all the way down, gets a man in the air, puts a shot up good. Mason Jones, her first 2 points, and it's 11-8. 13 seconds remain in the first period. Southwest with a 3-point lead. Blossoms basketball. Bailey Harris in the corner to Blakemore. Blakemore loses a handle on it. It's stolen. 4 seconds, and that's the buzzer. At the end of 1, Not a very pretty first quarter for either team. It's 8-11. Southwest Oklahoma State leads the Blossoms here at Steelman Fieldhouse. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the second quarter for you in just a moment. Back here at Steelman Fieldhouse, 11-8. Blossoms trail by 3. The end of the first quarter is over with. 10 minutes in the books as we come out of the timeout. Let's see, we get our stats pulled up. They didn't bring us any paper stats. So right now, we start the second quarter. Southwest will have the basketball to start the period. They get it into Mason. Mason backs up. Drives down the right side. Layup good by Mason Jones. Got 4 points off the bench. And some pressure in the backcourt now by Southwest. Blossoms get it into Haley Cruz. They'll clear it out. She's guarded by Avery Zinn. She gets it across the timeline. Gives it up to Blakemore. Blakemore off to Thorne. Alicia back door finds Bailey Harris. Harris puts it up and in good. 13-10. Southwest with the lead. Blossoms got the easy basket there. It's a nice pass into Bailey Harris. Zinn drives all the way down in the low blocks, kicks it back out front to Mason Jones. Jones drives, right-handed scoop shot, counted and one. Mason Jones with the drive. Got the shot to go. And let's see who the foul. The foul was called on Ella Mask, I believe. Be her first. At the line for Southwest is Mason Jones trying to complete the three-point play. Her free throws up and no good. The rebound out of bounds off of UAM. Just underway to start the second quarter. It's 15-10. Southwest with the 5-point lead. That's their biggest lead of the game so far. They get it in. The long three-pointer on the way. This one is no good. Hits the rim, bounces over the backboard and out of bounds. Right now on the floor, Bailey Harris, Alicia Long, Haley Cruz, Kelsey Blakemore, and a Lindsey Long. And there's a foul, a reach-in foul, going to be called on Avery Zinn, her second personal. So UAM will inbound again, this time in front of their own bench. With 8:49 to play here in the second quarter, it is 15-10, Southwest with the 5-point lead. Blossoms get it in to Haley Cruz, and she'll bring the dribble here and get double teamed as she crosses midcourt, gets it off to Blakemore, now to Bailey Harris. Bailey tries to drive baseline, gets cut off, brings it back out on the wing with the dribble. Gives it up to Long, a Lindsay to the left elbow. Backs up, top of the circle, goes right side. Goes to Cruz. Cruz, a reverse layup, good. Haley Cruz with a reverse layup, her first 2 points. Pulls the Blossoms to within 3. It's 15-12. There's a flash for a steal by Lindsey Long. Couldn't come up with it. Southwest maintains possession of it. They get it down the floor to Zinn. Laney's in. Now off to Mason Jones for 3, and it's good. Mason Jones off the bench with 9 points for Southwest. gives them a 6-point lead, their biggest lead here in the first half. Haley Cruz just does get it across the timeline before the 10-second count. Blossoms will set up in their half court. Southwest stays at a man-to-man. Long with it for the Blossoms out on the left side, on the wing. Now to Blakemore. Blakemore, 6 to shoot, takes it to the free throw line, in the lane, throws it away. Mason Jones comes up with a loose basketball, and she'll bring it up the floor. Goes right side, finds Chloe Cantrell, baseline, uncontested, shot up and in, good. Cantrell with 4, and Coach Midlick has called a timeout. It is 20-12, an 8-point lead for Southwest. A minute. We'll take a break. Right after this timeout, we'll come back with more UAM basketball.
Regional Medical Center and Main Line Health System, and the American Student Section. Thank you for your continued support of the UAM Athletics.
The Bulldogs on a 9-4 run to start the second quarter. Coach Midlick called a timeout there as they lead at 20-12. Right now the Bulldogs 9 of 18, shooting 50% from the floor for the game. Blossoms are 4 of 11. That's only 36%. Turnovers 8 for UAM, only 3 for the Bulldogs. Blossoms have out-rebounded them 10-7. Azaria Hulbert checked into the ball game. She's in along with Nicole Weaver. Taylor East is in. Lindsey Long and Bailey Harris. Hulbert looking to give it up. Finally does. 12 seconds to shoot. Gets it to Harris. Bailey drives into the paint. Little jumper from there. Good. Bailey Harris got the roll. Bailey with 11 points. 11 of UAM's 14. 20-14 our score. Southwest with the lead in the basketball. Mason Jones going to leave it out front. She leaves it out there with Libby Zinn. Her shot's no good. Lindsey Long with the rebound. She'll take it coast to coast. Goes all the way. Has it knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. Lindsey trying to push this action. Had it knocked out of her hands. Blossoms will maintain possession on the baseline. Lindsey Long will look to trigger it in right underneath the Blossom basket. She finally does. Gets it into Azaria Hulbert. Azaria cut off on the baseline. Gets it to Weaver. Now a whistle and a foul going to be called against Southwest Oklahoma. As they called it on number 10, Reese Berkeley. Her first. That's a second team foul here in the quarter. 6:26 to play in the second period. 20-14. Southwest with a 6-point lead. Jayla Sturgis just checked back into the game. Penetrates, kicks it outside. Bailey Harris for 3, and it's good. Bailey, her second 3 of the game, gives her 14 points on the afternoon. It's 20-17 now. Southwest with the lead. They'll drive down the lane. Shot put up good by Chloe Cantrell. .556 to play here in the first half. Weaver drives all the way down to the baseline, forces a shot up, no good. Rebound, Southwest has it. Coming up the floor, Mabry Shields. Shields leaves it out front to Zinn. Zinn drives left side, now puts it back out front. Get it off to Shields again. Shields to the right elbow. Can't go anywhere. 12 to shoot for Southwest. They get it outside to Zinn. There's a 14-foot jumper up, no good. Rebound, going to go out of bounds off of Bailey Harris. And Southwest going to put 20 back up on the shot clock. Blakemore's going to check back in. Kelsey will check in. Nicole Weaver will sit down. Blossoms trailing 22-17. Southwest will inbound it. They're underneath their own buckets. They look to get it in. They finally do, and now the stoppage of play by the officials. Shot clock was at 19. I'm not sure. They may take another second off of it. Now they put it at 5. And now the coach for Southwest is questioning. They put 5 back up on the shot clock. Jeff Zinn, the head coach. There was a shot put up. It went off the rim, and then the rebound was lost out of bounds. They're going to leave it at 5. Nope, they go in at 19. There we go. They got it straight. Southwest will inbound on the baseline as they look to get it in. Libby Zinn gets it in. Shot put up, no good. Rebound, Lindsey Long fighting for it. The ball, going to be a foul called against Southwest. Laney Gooch guilty of the reaching in foul on Lindsey Long. One official called it out of bounds. The other official called the foul. We'll take the foul. The Blossoms will get the basketball back. 22-17. Southwest with the lead. And the Blossoms throw it away. Turnover, Blossoms. Turnover number 9, unofficially in the game against the Blossoms. Southwest will get it back here in the front court. Beyonce Lane gets it in to Shields. Left corner, three-point shot on the way, no good. Taylor East just checked back in. She gets the rebound. Ahead to Jayla Sturgis in the left corner to Harris for 3. Bailey's shot off the front of the rim, no good. There's Taylor East with an offensive rebound and the putback up and in good. Taylor East off the bench with her first 2 points. Under 5 minutes left to play before halftime. It's 22-19 now. Southwest has the lead and the basketball. They work at front court. Reese Berkeley out deep on the left wing. Still with the dribble. Pulls up, fires a quick 3, and it's good. Reese Berkeley. Third 3 of the game by Southwest makes it 25-19. Blossoms inbound it. Get it into Sturgis. Jayla's going to walk it up the floor as they back off the pressure. Goes around the screen all the way down outside to Harris. Bailey drives to the free throw line. Floater from there, no good. Rebound, Southwest has it. We approach 4 minutes left to play in the first half. It's 25-19. Southwest with the lead and the basketball. That's Laney Zinn. Zinn gives it up now to Lane. Back out front it goes to Berkeley. Berkeley, crossover dribble, drives against Blakemore. Keeps it alive. Shot put up, no good. Rebound, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Blossoms. So Southwest is going to get it back. 3:44 to play here before halftime. It's 25-19. They have a 6-point lead. Blakemore will check out as Alicia Thorne checks back in for the Blossoms. Southwest looking to get it in on the baseline. They have to throw it deep out in the front court. They'll get it into Avery Zinn. Avery guarded out there by Bailey Harris. Goes to the elbow, picked up her dribble, kicks it outside. Lane for 3, and it's good. Beyonce Lane for 3. It's a 9-point lead for Southwest, their biggest lead here in the half. 3:23 to play in the first half. Bailey Harris takes it all the way down the lane, kiss it off the glass. It won't go, but a whistle and a foul going to be called. It looks like Bailey's going to get to go to the free throw line. As the foul is going to go on Haley Grant, her second personal, fourth team foul against the Bulldogs, and Bailey Harris at the free throw line. She's 2 out of 4 from the line. First one's on the way and good. She's got 15 points now. She makes the first one. (28-20). Second free throw is on the way. 28-21. Southwest leads it by 7. Bailey Harris with 16 first half points. Only player in double figures on either squad. Avery Zinn brings it across the timeline. She'll take it down the right side of the lane, travels. Had too much momentum, couldn't stop, drug her pivot foot. All right, Blossom substitute again. Taylor East will go out. Azaria Holbert's going to check in for the Blossoms. Haley Cruz also back into the ball game. We got Bailey Harris, Haley Cruz, Lindsey Long, Alicia Thorne, and Azaria Holbert on the floor. Azaria drives, goes across the lane, puts a running jumper up from there. No good. Rebound, Southwest will have it. We get it ahead to Avery Zinn. Zinn leaves it out front to Libby Zinn. Libby. We go back to Avery on the left wing. She'll try to drive across the paint. Out front to Mason Jones. Still got 14 to shoot. They get it across inside the lane to Lane. She'll put it up, count the basket and one. Beyonce Lane with the basket. The foul goes against Azaria Holbert. Her second personal. Going to give them back a 9-point lead. That matches their biggest lead. Can stretch it to 10 with this free throw. With 2:33 left to play in the first half. It's 30-21, Southwest leading. At the lane, Beyonce Lane. Free throw is up, and it is good. So a 10-point lead. Biggest lead of the first half for Southwest. Blossoms across the timeline. Haley Cruz gives it to Thorne at the top of the circle. She'll drive just inside the paint, kick it in the right corner to Bailey Harris. Harris guarded there by Avery Zinn, backs her way in, now kicks it out front. 8 seconds to shoot. The long from the right elbow. Jumpers up, no good. Rebound. Thorne has it. The offensive putback counted and one. Alicia Thorne, strong offensive rebound. Gets it to go, draws the contact. So Thorne at the line trying to complete the three-point play. Free throw is up. It is good. Alicia with 3 points. Makes it 31-24. Blossom Steel trail by 7. Boy, Avery Zinn just drives down the left side of the lane, uncontested, lays up the layup. Somebody's got to get on her. 34-23. Or 33-24 make it. Here's Haley Cruz. Cruz with the dribble, goes to Blakemore. Kelsey backs up now at the top of the circle. She'll go out on the wing, takes the dribble, goes to the free throw line. Still having trouble with the dribble, finally picks it up. 6 to shoot for the Blossoms. Haley Cruz, spin move, fade away from 8, no good. Rebound is out of bounds, last touch by the Blossoms. A minute 21 to play here before halftime. It's 33-24. Southwest with the 9-point lead. They've led by as many as 10. And Southwest will have the basketball. Avery Zinn across the timeline, goes around the screen to the elbow, to the free throw line, now stops there. Kicks it out here to Mason Jones. Mason Jones guarded by Lindsey Long, throws it away. Stolen by Blakemore. Outlet pass down the floor. Bailey Harris gets the layup to go. Bailey Harris with 18 first half points. 33-26 now. Here's a three-pointer on the other end by Southwest. No good. Long rebound. Tipped out. Going to be gotten by Bailey Harris, and she's fouled as Avery Zinn kind of undercut her on the rebound. And it's the 5th foul. We should be walking to the other end and shoot the 1-and-1. Yeah, we're going to go to the other end. Bailey Harris is going to get to go to the free throw line with 46 seconds remaining here before halftime. Bailey will get 2 shots. She's 4 out of 6 from the free throw line here in the first half so far with 18 points. And Bailey's first free throw's on the way, off the mark, no good. She'll have one more opportunity. Second free throw is up. This one is good. 33-27. Southwest leads it by 6. 41 seconds remain in the first half. Mason Jones with the dribble for Southwest, guarded out there by Lindsey Long, picked up her dribble. Now gives it up over to Laney Zen. Zen finds out on the right side, Gooch. Gooch, they go inside the lane, shot put up by Jemiah Johnson. Her first 2 points, 35-27, back to an 8-point lead. Shot clock's off. Coach Midlick up directing traffic. 14 seconds left to go here in the first half. Haley Cruz, guarded out there by Gooch, tries, goes down the left side of the lane, finds a Lindsey Long, slashing in the lane. Her shot blocked, taken out of the air from midcourt at the buzzer, no good. 35-27, our score here at the half. 35-27. Southwest with the 8-point lead. They led by as many as 10. Blossoms cut it to 6. They end up with an 8-point lead here at halftime. Both teams head toward the locker room. Don't forget we got men's action coming up about 20 minutes after the conclusion of the women's game. So we invite you to come on out to Stillman Fieldhouse on this Saturday afternoon. Watch some Great American Conference basketball. We'll take a break. Our score here at halftime, 35-27. Southwest leads it. We're back after this timeout.
Mexican
35-27. Southwest Oklahoma State with the 8-point lead. Their biggest lead was 10. We had 3 lead changes and 1 tie there in the first half. As looking at it, Southwest Oklahoma State shot 15 of 30 from the floor. That's 50%. They were 4 of 8 from three-point land. That's 50%. And 1 of 4 from the free throw line. UAM, 9 of 23 from the floor, 39%. 2 of 5 from beyond the arc, that's 40%. And went 7 of 13 from the free throw line. Blossoms trail here at the half, 35-27. Turnovers, UAM with 9. Southwest with 5. Rebounding, the Blossoms have a slight edge there, 15-11, but you have to look. Southwest has no offensive rebounds, so the Blossoms have done a good job on the defensive board. Blossoms have 4 offensive and 11 defensive rebounds. Points in the paint. Southwest with 16, UAM with 14. Second chance points, the Blossoms lead that 5-3. Fast break, Blossoms lead that 6-2. Bench points though, coming off the bench for Southwest Oklahoma, 22 points off the bench. Only 2 for UAM. And leading the way for them, that's going to be Mason Jones. She ended up with 9 herself coming off the bench for Southwest Oklahoma. It is 35-27. UAM trailing Southwest Oklahoma here at halftime. We'll take another break and be back. Look at individual scoring for you when we return in just a moment. Back here at Steelman Fieldhouse, the Blossoms trail 35-27 to the Lady Bulldogs of Southwest Oklahoma State. Looking at individual scoring, first of all, for Southwest. They had 22 points coming off the bench, and leading the way for them is Mason Jones coming off the bench. She had 9. It's 5 points for Reese Berkeley off the bench, 6 points for Beyonce Lane off the bench, Beyonce Lane. And then 2 points for Laney Zinn off the bench. Their starters attributed, let's see, that's 13 of their 35 points. And the leading starter with points is Libby Zinn with 5. 2 points apiece for Chloe Cantrell, Avery Zinn, Laney Goots, and Jemiah Johnson. For the Blossoms, they're led by Bailey Harris. Bailey, 19 of UAM's 27 points here in the first half. She went 6 of 11 from the floor, 2 of 4 from downtown, and 5 of 8 from the free throw line. And she added 3 rebounds in there as well, so 19 for her. And then it falls off pretty quick. Alicia Thorne had 3 points, 2 points for Haley Cruz, 1 point for Kelsey Blakemore, 2 points for Taylor East, who came off the bench, and that's the only 2 points off the bench the Blossoms got any help or any support from the bench. Blossoms trail here at the half, 35-27, our score here at the half. Don't forget, men's action will come your way as the Bulldogs and the Weevils get set to go at it around 3 o'clock this afternoon. Maybe pretty close to that. That put about 20 minutes between games. So maybe a little after 3 when we get started. But you got time to come join us if you'd like to here at Stillman Fieldhouse on the campus of UAM. As you're listening to KHPM 93.7 FM, your home of UAM Sports. We'll take another break. We'll come back with more here at halftime in just a moment. It's 35-27 here at the half. Both teams have made their way back out of the dressing room. Southwest Oklahoma State with the 8-point lead. Their biggest lead was 10 there in the first half. UAM, we did have 3 lead changes and 1 tie. UAM's biggest lead was 2. That was early in the ball game. And again, Bailey Harris just needing a little help from some of her teammates. She scored 19 points there in the first half for UAM. 19 of their 27 coming from Bailey Harris. And then you go back to Southwest Oklahoma State. They got 9 points, or make it 22 points off the bench. So their starters didn't attribute for much, but they got some support off the bench when they substituted. For the game, Southwest Oklahoma shooting 15 of 30. That's 50%. They're also shooting 50% from three-point land, 4 of 8, and they are 1 of 4 from the free throw line. UAM shot 9 of 23 here in the first half, 39%. Shot a little better in the second period as they went 7 of 14. And for the ball game, 9 of 23, 39%. 2 of 5 from downtown, 40%, and 7 of 13 from the free throw line for the Blossoms. Had 9 turnovers to Southwest, 5 turnovers. Didn't result in much points for either team, though. The 9 turnovers UAM had only resulted in 4 points for Southwest Oklahoma, so you got to see that. That means we got back and played some pretty good defense. Blossoms out-rebounded them 15-11 here in the first 20 minutes of basketball. It is 35-27. Southwest Oklahoma State with an 8-point lead. We'll take one more final timeout and be back with the start of the third quarter when we return in just a moment. 35-27, Southwest Oklahoma State with the 8-point lead. We get set to start the third quarter. See what kind of adjustments Coach Midlick and the Blossoms have made. And we'll see what kind of adjustments Coach Zen and the Bulldogs have made here at the half. Well, right now we'll see that Southwest will have Mason Jones, who came off the bench and led them with 9 points scoring. She's getting a start for the Blossoms. Like the original starters back out on the floor. Haley Cruz, Kelsey Blatemore, Bailey Harris, Alicia Thorne, and Lindsay Long. Thorne with it, takes it inside the paint. Strong move to the basket, misses the layup. Rebound comes off to Southwest. And one of the Southwest players fell down, Chloe Cantrell. And she's going to go off the floor limping as they'll substitute quickly for her. She's going to try to walk it off, it looks like, down along the baseline on the other end. Southwest will have the basketball. Their first offensive possession. Mason Jones gives it up out front now to Lainey Gooch. Gooch almost lost a handle on it, gets it back and then throws it away. But now they call a whistle and a foul. Oh boy. They called the foul on Alicia Thorne. Her second personal, first team foul against the Blossoms. So Southwest will inbound on the baseline. They'll get 20 back up on the shot clock. Avery Zen will throw it in. She gets it in to Jemiah Johnson. Johnson tries to force a shot up. It's no good. Bailey Harris gets a rebound for UAM. Still 35-27. Harris takes it all the way down into the paint. Left-handed layup is up, rolls in and out, no good. There's Blakemore with a rebound. The follow's no good, but she is fouled, and she's going to get to go shoot some free throws. As the foul is going to go against Lainey Gooch. Her third personal foul. It's going to be her third personal. At the line for the Blossoms is Kelsey Blakemore. Kelsey's 1 out of 2 shooting free throws today. She'll be shooting a pair of them here. 35-27, neither team has scored here to start the third quarter. Free throws on the way, good for Blakemore. So the Blossoms get on the board first. Second free throw, it's on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. The rebound comes away to Southwest. They lead it by 7. 35-28. Southwest with the basketball. That's Grant. Grant driving, lost a handle on it. They called a foul again. This time's on Blakemore. Boy. Kelsey, her second personal. Second team foul against the Blossoms as well. The Southwest will inbound on the baseline. 8:51 to play here in the third. They lead it 35-28. Avery Zen gives it up out on the wing to Johnson. Johnson drives to the elbow, bounce pass to Zen, reverse layup, good. Avery Zen, her first points of the ball game. And now the Blossoms miss a shot. Rebound, Southwest has it. Down the floor quickly, 37-28. Back to a 9-point ball game, and here's a drive in the lane. They kick it back out front, and a whistle and a foul. Wow. The foul is going to go on Alicia Thorne. Her third personal. Team's third. 8:18 left to play here in the third quarter. It's 37-28. A 9-point lead. Coach Midlick's up all the way at the end of the coach's box on the opposite end of the floor, directing traffic. And now there's a whistle and a foul called against Southwest on the inbounds pass. The foul is going to go on Haley Grant. I have that as her third personal foul. Team's second here in the third period. 8:18 to go in the third quarter. Blossoms down by 9. Need a basket, a field goal. Haley Cruz off to Blakemore to Harris. Bailey takes it to the top of the circle with the dribble. Crossover dribble to the elbow on the left side. Picked up her dribble. Now finds it long. Lindsay drives just inside the free throw line. No good. Thorne is there to get the offensive rebound and the putback good. Alicia Thorne. I've got her with 5 points now, and it's 7:48 left to play in the third. It's 37-30. Southwest still with a 7-point lead. They try to go in the corner. Ball knocked away and going to be almost stolen by UAM. Lindsay Long knocked it away, threw it deep into the back court. And why they call a dead ball. Shot clock is at 16. Haley Cruz will come out of the game. Jayla Sturgis checks in for the Blossoms. And Southwest will inbound it with 7:35 to play in the third quarter. Mason Jones backs up behind the arc, fires the three, and it's good. Mason Jones, her second three of the game, leading scorer for them off the bench. She's got 12 points. Makes it 40-30, a 10-point lead now. Matches their biggest of the game on the other end. The Blossoms put up a shot, and it's good. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 40-32, Blossoms trail it. We'll take the break with them and be back with more UAM basketball in just a moment.
Please help us support our student athletes with this major facility improvements and upgrade. For more information on the Legacy campaign and how to donate, please contact the UAM Athletic offices at 870-460-1157 for more information.
Back here at Stillman Fieldhouse, the Blossoms trail 40-32. It's an 8-point lead for Southwest Oklahoma here in the third quarter. Blossoms 2 out of 5, 40% from the floor. Southwest 2 out of 3, 66 for the ball game. They're still shooting 52% from the floor. The Blossoms are shooting 39% from the floor. It'll be Southwest basketball out of the timeout. Running jumper put up no good. An offensive rebound collected in there for Southwest by Berkeley. Berkeley still with the dribble now. Goes in, spin move, inside the lane. Ought to be 3-second lane violation, but they let the shot, let it count, and she'll get the basket. 42-32. Back to a 10-point lead. There's Thorne, goes inside, left-handed layup, good. Alicia Thorne, she's got 7 points, makes it 42-34. Blossoms cut it to 8 on the other end. A block shot by Thorne, taken out of the air by Blakemore. The Blossoms will get it, and now almost throw it away. Saved inbounds by Thorne, down to Long. Lindsay Long in the right corner as the Blossoms set up in the half court. Long to the elbow, picked up her dribble, gets it to Blakemore. Now off to Jayla Sturgis. Sturgis fires a 14-foot jumper. Short, no good, but there's Thorne with a rebound, counted and one. Oh, wow. Alicia Thorne taking control on the offensive boards, gets the shot to go, and draws the contact, makes it 42-34. Let's see who the foul was on Southwest. Alicia Thorne with 9 points now for the Blossoms. Is going to be at the line. She's 1 out of 3 from the charity stripe this afternoon. First one's on the way, or this one's on the way, and it's good. Got it to go. 3-point play complete. 10 points for Alicia Thorne. Cuts the lead to 5. Blossoms currently on a 5-0 run. Here comes Southwest now into the front court. They get it into Laney's end. Turn around, jumper in the lane, no good. Blossoms have a rebound. That was Thorne got it. Ahead it goes to Sturgis. Left side, right side, make it long. Say she stepped out of bounds on the sideline. Wow. 5:33 to play in the third. It is 42-37. Southwest has the 5-point lead. They'll have the basketball. Mason Jones will walk it across the timeline into the front court. She's guarded out there by Lindsey Long. She'll give it up to Laney's in. Laney's in, and now a whistle away from the basketball. It's going to be an offensive foul called against Southwest Oklahoma. And they call this one on 𝗗𝗏𝗧𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. Still 42-37. Blossoms trail by 5. Haley Cruz will check in. Lindsey Long going to go sit down. So you got Jayla Sturgis, Kelsey Blakemore, Taylor East just back into the ball game. Haley Cruz is out there and Bailey Harris. And there's a foul in the backcourt. This one's called on 𝗗𝗏𝗧𝗟𝗡. I have that as the 5th team foul against Southwest. And we're going to get to shoot some free throws now with 5:14 to play in the third quarter. Blossoms have got to make some free throws. At the line's going to be Jayla Sturgis. First one's on the way, and it's good. Jayla, the freshman out of Sherwood, Arkansas. She's got 3 points in the ball game. Second one's on the way, rolls around and falls in good. 42-39. Blossoms on a 7-0 run have cut it to a 3-point game. Mason Jones gives it up, and another offensive foul away from the basketball called against Southwest Oklahoma. This one goes on Laney Gooch. That's an offensive foul. So let's see. 5:08 left to go here in the third. Back-to-back, or actually 3 fouls called against Southwest. There are 2 offensive fouls. One was a reach-in foul we got to shoot free throws on. Blossoms have the basketball with a chance to cut into this 3-point lead now. Currently on a 7-0 run. Bailey Harris with it. Takes it down the crossover dribble. Is in the lane, throws it away. Bulldogs come up with a loose basketball. Avery Zinn down the floor. She'll take it all the way, kiss it high off the glass, and good. Avery Zinn. 4 points, all of them here in the third quarter, and it's 44-39. That's still a 7-2 run by the Blossoms at the moment. Blakemore almost lost a hand on it, gives it up to Stirrup. Jayla drives in the paint, no good. Taylor East there with a follow, no good, but she's fouled. Taylor's going to get to go shoot some free throws. The foul is going to go against Chloe Cantrell, her second personal foul. And we've got a timeout on the floor before we shoot free throws. 44-39. Southwest Oklahoma State leads it. UAM will be shooting free throws when we come back in just a moment. (44-39). Blossoms currently on a 7-2 run. Southwest has the lead with 5 by 5. At the free throw line is going to be Taylor East, and she'll be shooting 2 free throws. Taylor, first one's on the way, good. Taylor, the senior out of Houston, Texas. She'll have one more, can cut it Back to a 3-point game. Nope, misses a free throw. The Blossoms right now are 12 of 20 from the free throw line. Southwest has the basketball front court, leading by 4. In the corner, they get it to Avery Zinn. Zinn leaves it underneath. That's to Lane. Lane shot no good. A whistle and a foul called against Zane for coming over the back on the rebound. Beyonce Lean. So the Blossoms get it back and again can keep chipping away at this lead. We've got 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Blossoms here in the third period have outscored them 12-9. They're currently on a 7-2 run. We're in the bonus, so we're going to walk to the other end and shoot free throws. As Alicia Thorne going to be there. She's 2 out of 4 from the line this afternoon. The first one's on the way, good. Make her 3 out of 5. 11 points. She goes into double figures now. Second free throw is up. Nothing but net on that one. It makes it a 2-point game. 44-42. Southwest with the lead in the basketball. They'll bring it down the floor. We go under 4 minutes left to play third period. Avery Zinn with the dribble. Takes it down left side of the lane. Back out to the free throw line. She'll give it up to Johnson. She travels with the basketball. So UAM's going to get it back with a chance to tie it or take the lead this trip into the front court. Haley Cruz, Jayla Sturgis, Bailey Harris, Thorne, and Taylor East on the floor. Thorne drives left side, goes up awkwardly. A block shot is blocked. He goes out of bounds off of Southwest. So the Blossoms will get it. With 15 on the shot clock, they'll maintain possession and inbound it on the baseline. Bailey Harris triggers it in, gets it into Haley Cruz. Cruz will bring the dribble out top of the key. Now goes left side of the lane, back out front to Thorne. 6 seconds to shoot. In the right corner, Haley Cruz for 3. It won't go. Long rebound chased down by Thorne. She'll put up a 10-foot jumper. Good. Count it and 1 as she's fouled on the jumper from the elbow. And that'll tie the ball game at 44-44. Alicia, the foul goes against Jamea Johnson, her first. And we've got a timeout on the floor with 3:16 to play in the third quarter. We're all tied at 44. UAM will have a free throw when we come back in just a moment. Back here at Stillman Fieldhouse, the Blossoms have taken the lead. Alicia Thorne makes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Gives the Blossoms a 1-point lead now, 45-44 on the other end. A whistle and going to be a foul called against the Blossoms. Foul's going to go on Bailey Harris, her second personal. And that is the team foul number 4, so they're not in the bonus yet with 3:06 left to play here in the third quarter. Blossoms lead it by 1. Blossoms currently on an 11-2 run. As Avery Zinn drives, goes into the paint, leaves it back out front to Cantrell. She'll drive to the right side, picks up her dribble. Now gets it in the corner over to Laney Zinn. She'll back her way in, goes baseline, forces a shot up, no good, but they're going to call a foul on Jayla Sturgis. Jayla picks up the personal, and it will send to the free throw line Libby Zinn. for Southwest Oklahoma. Libby off one of the starters. She's got 7 points in the ball game. First free throw is up. It is good. That'll tie the ball game at 45. Second free throw on the way. It is good. Southwest regains the lead. Our 5th lead change of the game. Second here in the third quarter. Blossoms with it into the front court. Haley Cruz almost lost a handle on it. Gets it back. Now does. As Southwest comes up with a loose basketball. Quickly they'll go up the floor. They'll head to Libby Zinn. Top of the key to Mason Jones. Jones penetrates the paint, kicks it back outside to Libby Zinn. She'll drive in the paint, and the whistle and a foul called against UAM. Well, we almost count on it. Foul is going to go on Lindsay Long, her first personal. And shooting free throws now is going to be Libby Zinn for Southwest Oklahoma. Hit her last 2 just a moment ago. This was nothing but net. 2:26 to play in the third. It's now 47-45. Make it 47-45. The free throw's no good. The rebound is out of bounds off of Southwest Oklahoma. So UAM will get the basketball back, down by 2. 47-45. Blakemore is going to check back in for Taylor East. So you got Blakemore, Harris, Long is out there, Cruz, and also on the floor, Thorne for the Blossoms. Lindsay Long has it taken away from her, and then she'll foul. Oh my, fouls Libby Zinn on her way to the basket and sends her to the free throw line. But Lindsay had it stripped of her hands and then fouled her to try to make up. So Libby Zinn back at the free throw line. She's hit 3 out of 4 here in this third period. 2:20 left to play in the quarter. First one's on the way, and it's good. Extends her lead back out to 3, 48-45. Second free throw. It's on the way, and it's good. 49-45. Pressure in the backcourt. Southwest with the 4-point lead. Blossoms get it across the timeline here in the front court. Sturgis drives, throws up a shot. It's blocked in there by Chloe Cantrell. Taken out of the air. Southwest will have it. They'll get it ahead. Berkeley ahead to Zinn. Libby Zinn. Now to Avery Zinn. A long three-pointer, no good. Bailey Harris gets the rebound. Blossoms want to push it up the floor as Harris across the timeline quickly now picks up her dribble, needs some help. Finally gets it off to Jayla. Jayla to Long, back out front. Bailey Harris penetrates in the paint, and a reach-in foul going to be called against Southwest Oklahoma.
Weevils basketball. Foul the ball number 24, Alicia Thorne, that's her 40. Foul Blossom, number 15, Lindsay Long, that's her third personal foul, 16 foul. At the line of the Bulldog, number 3, Lane Gooch, 2 shots. Number 20, Chloe Contreras, her fourth personal foul, 13 foul. To the line for Boston, number 15, Lindsay Long, 2 shots. Foul the Boston, number 4, Megan Harrison, is her fifth personal foul. The Boston, number 2, Megan Cruz, and the line for Bulldogs, number 5, Avery Zink, 2 shots. Foul the Bulldogs, number 21, Lady Z, that's her third personal foul, 14 foul. Foul number 24 to Johnson. That's their second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Watson, number 3, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. Defending against Watson, number 32, 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. At the line for Bulldog, number 21, 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. 2 strikes. 24, Elizabeth Jones. One shot. Timeout, Phil. Two shots. At the line of the Boston, number 10, Kelsey Blakemore. Two shots. Number 13, Monticello, left her first down to the line to the block. Number 3, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗘𝗥, 2 shots. Number 32, Zaria Holbert, for the field coach. At the line of the Bulldogs, number 13, Mason Jones, 2 shots. Jump ball. Possession to the board. Tyler Lawson, number 15, is 50 long, that's her fourth person. points for Oklahoma State University Bulldogs, 74. UAM Blossom, 69.
And putting the ball right in front of them.
Well, they go back. You got to play a lot of players. 𝗗𝗟𝗦𝗃𝗠𝗘𝗥 really showed out here in the ball game today.
Jayla had a great game. I thought she put some pressure on the defense, was able to get into the paint, found some of her teammates, made some plays for herself. She did a really good job today.
𝗗𝗟𝗦𝗃𝗠𝗘 didn't have much of a first half. You must have talked to her pretty good at the halftime because she came out second half.
She can do that for us.
Yeah.
She can score from outside. I think she can put the ball on the floor. She's a good offensive rebounder, and we need that production out of her.
Well, with the loss, we're still looking for our first win.
Absolutely. 2024 has not been kind to us. We'll go back to work again on Monday and get on the road on Wednesday and try to steal a road win.
All right, I'll see you in Ada, Oklahoma.
Please be safe on the road. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Coach Midlick joined us here on our post-game show. Again, 74-69, the final score in this one as Southwest Oklahoma State gets the win. They outscored the Blossoms 19-18 in the fourth quarter and end up getting a 74-69 win here today. The Blossoms shot 20 of 50, 40% from the floor, 5 of 15 from beyond the arc, 33%, 24 of 37 from the free throw line at 65%. Southwest shot 25 of 54 from the floor, 46%, 6 of 16 from downtown, 38%, and they were 18 of 29, 62% of the ball game from the free throw line. UAM had 21 turnovers. Southwest had 16. Rebounding, we out-rebounded them 32-29, but we had 11 offensive rebounds that attributed to 17 second chance points. The Blossoms still come up short, however, 74-69. Individually, for the Blossoms, we'll put two players in double figures. Bailey Harris finishes the day with 21. 𝗗𝗟𝗦𝗃𝗠𝗘𝗥 finishes with 17, make it three players. 𝗗𝗟 the freshman, coming off 15 points on the night, career high for her. Congratulations to her. Then it was 7 points for Lindsay Long, 3 points for Taylor East, 2 points for Haley Cruz, and 4 points for Kelsey Blakemore in the contest. Southwest, they will put 3 players in double figures as well, as Libby Zinn finishes the afternoon with 17, 12 points for Avery Zinn, and 14 points for Mason Jones. Final score again, 74-69. Southwest Oklahoma State gets the win. We've got men's action coming up as the SWOZU Bulldogs, the men's side, get set to take on the Weevils here. That'll come your way in about 20 minutes or so. So I hope you'll stick around. We'll turn it back over to Mr. Jason Camden back at the station for your classic rock station, KHPM 93.7 FM.